Hey, my extended family, Happy New Year. I hope 2020 is treating you guys well. So far, I have been doing pretty dang awesome, I will say. Um, I'm still sick with Lyme and I still have Morgellons. The Project Heal has worked really well, as you have seen. I'm still a lot better than I was when I first started this back in August, September. And I continue to do some treatments, although my finances are starting to wear a little thin, so I have to be careful with how much seeking I do there. But the biggest blessing has happened to me, and I think it happened around Christmas, so I'll call it a Christmas gift from God. But I have simply come to accept what's going on with me. It's kind of like whenever I quit drinking. I battled it for so long that I really was gonna try to drink, and I knew there'd be a way I could do it. And once I just accepted, like, you're not very good at that, and maybe you never will be, maybe that just doesn't work for you. It was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. And so I've come to that now with my Morgellons, and it's been so nice, because even though I still have symptoms every day and I still have to deal with it, and I still have days that I lay in bed and I still have the headaches and all the physical stuff of it, there's no longer the fear, for a little bit anyway. Right now, today, I just have decided I'm going to live in harmony with what I've got. I'm not going to fight it and feel anxious about it. I will just let it be and ask it and myself, how can we live together symbiotically today? I've also really tried to change my viewpoint of, I have to make it through another day, which whenever you are at the end of your rope, that's what you feel like. I mean, I've woke up so many times and just been depressed because I have to make it through another day. But that viewpoint is a choice, and I know it's been a miracle, the acceptance that I feel, because I'm not afraid of what's going to come out of my skin. I realized, even though there's going to be something, I've been okay so far. I've been able to deal with it so far. And there's also just a lot of gratitude, because life is fleeting. I'm leaving a memorial for a dear friend who passed away of leukemia, and it was sudden. We didn't know that she had this. She was always so upbeat, and it was just a shock to all of us. And so, Amanda, you will be missed so bad, and know how much you were loved and how much you have inspired those around you to live the light, be the light that shines through this body. And you always did, and so you will always have a place in my heart and in my life. And it reminds us that we get to be here, and I am blessed to have a disease that allows me to stay alive. And so I'm the one who chooses to see that life as a burden or a blessing. And so I feel a little guilty for the moments that I thought it was a burden, and I know that I'm going to come across that again. But that's okay. I'm going to give myself grace, and I'm going to live in this moment now and move forward with knowing that I do get to be alive, even if it is suffering a bit. I've learned how to deal with it, and right now, today, it's not too bad. In fact, I put on makeup. I might have to pay for it later, but hey, I'll pay for it later. There's a lot of times we do that. And I just really want to focus on all the things that don't hurt and all the good. Quick update, let's see, Project Heal, I finally got my tax exempt status, so that's exciting. I've got some really good ideas there, and it's going to take a bit. I've got a lot going on with my other life, my family. My daughter's almost 16. My son just started a new school, and we're in the process of moving. So, you know, I'm enjoying living for a moment instead of just worrying about the future and what I'm going to deal with and what's going to happen and the floor is going to fall out from underneath me, or, you know, ruminating over the past and feeling like I did this wrong, I did that wrong. Last year, with trying to get better, I did some things financially and emotionally that I just look back and I think, oh, that was stupid. But you know what? I posted the other day, take it as a lesson, not a loss. And that's all we can do. And so I move forward with, I still, you know, go ahead and treat my disease. And I will say, this is kind of a side note, but there's been a cream called Dapsone that my doctor and beautiful Cindy Casey both wrote me about. And so I couldn't afford it here in the States, but I got it out of Canada. And it is amazing. If you're dealing with Morgellons, it really does help kill off what seems to be on the surface. It doesn't stop it from growing out, but it's really helped maintain some normalcy. So it's given me a little bit of freedom to feel like I can go out in public. And also too, having this channel, people know me now. People know what I'm going through. And those of you who are with me and watching me, I love you so much. You make it all worth it. I run into you and you say that you follow me, and you know, I will continue to do this as long as there's just one of you watching me, and hopefully learning and resonating with me, knowing that you too are not alone in suffering from something, but we can also be the one that doesn't feel it. You know, focus on what doesn't hurt. And that is my goal this year. And my other goal is to simply be content. I'm not striving for the moon anymore. I'm just striving to be present and to be peaceful. And whenever things are bad, know that there's going to be a time that it's good. And I'm blessed to be able to wake up and have those moments. In the movie The City of Angels, the angel comes down because he wants to be human. He wants to feel the lows so that you can feel the highs. And that's part of the roller coaster of life. The lows make those highs feel so amazing. I think that's about all I have to say for now, except for I love you all. Thank you all for being here. And I just pray that whatever you're going through, whatever ails you emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, I pray that you get a bit of that acceptance, because then the fear goes away and then the anxiety stops for a moment and you can think, well, you know what? I'm okay right now, just as I am. I accept me all. And I do thank you, God, for that miracle, because it's been a long time. I haven't accepted what's going on for years now, and I have been living in this hyper-vigilant state of scaredness. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to say, let's all have a wonderful 2020. Let's love each other like family. You don't have to like them or be around them, but if they need you, you've got to be there. And I love you like that. And let's just have a kick-ass 2020, y'all. All right, well, I'll be seeing you here really soon, and wishing you all the love and the light in the world. Namaste.